What I use and what I suggest you use is after you smile at them, this is usually at a distance, walk right up to them, smile at them again, look them in the eye, and extend your hand and introduce yourself. Hi, my name. This conversation, we want to keep it reasonably short, 2 to 5 minutes. I mean, if you're feeling really comfortable with your material and your talking points, you can talk for as long as you want. However, I usually try and keep a conversation, whether I meet a girl in a coffee shop, out at the bars, on the street. I try and keep the conversation 2, 5, sometimes I'll go 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, but I've also feel really comfortable in my ability to carry on. Talking to women is where you really separate yourself from every other man. Talking to women is where you really build the attraction. And I've got to say this real quick before I go on, is I hear these gurus teaching men how to seduce and how to get laid by girls. The objective when meeting women is not getting laid. The objective is being attractive. Getting laid is simply a byproduct of being attractive. One thing I also want to dispel is that in our society, and I'm sure part of it's just Hollywood, but you see it on TV all the time, there's like these real savvy ways of meeting women. It's like you can just ease into a conversation with them. Well, let me bring you back to reality. There's not an easy way to meet a woman other than going up and being proactive and introducing yourself. And I know that sounds like it's a hard thing, but that is the easiest way to meet women. And it's something you have to do if you want to meet more women. Don't try and get too wrapped up in having some smooth, debonair, savvy way of meeting her. Instead, talk to her, because you're really going to build the attraction in what you say in your interaction with her and through the conversation, rather than how you start the conversation. What I suggest you do and what I do is walk up, smile again, extend your hand, and introduce yourself. And then you start asking her questions, such as where are you from, what do you do for work, how long have you been living here? Finally, I want you guys to make this stuff your own, because you have to have your own personality, because this is ultimately you. Just like every woman's different, you're going to have to interact with every woman differently. There's some basic guidelines to follow. However, this stuff, I don't want you to just use I want you to use exactly what I say, but at some point, I want you to make it your own. Use your own personality, because you have to be true to yourself. If you're trying to be me or trying to be some other guy, you're not going to have as much success unless you're true to yourself, because you are an attractive guy and there are a lot of qualities about you that women will find attractive. I think where the trouble is, and it's the same trouble I had, is displaying those attractive qualities to women.